If you owe a debt to a creditor, it's crucial to understand what actions can be taken against you and how to navigate the process efficiently. So, in this video, we'll guide you through the essential information you need to know about the County Court Money Claims Centre. The County Court Money Claims Centre, also known as the CCMCC, serves as a central organisation for handling debt-related legal matters. When a creditor wants to make a court claim for a debt you owe, they can approach the CCMCC for assistance. This organisation takes care of most of the administrative tasks involved in a county court claims process. Their responsibilities include managing claim forms, handling correspondence, and issuing default judgments. Here's a breakdown of some of the types of forms they deal with. County Court Claims Form Packs, Administration Forms, Counterclaim and Defence Form, Acknowledgement of Service Forms. Now that we understand the role of the CCMCC, let's take a closer look at how debts are enforced in the county court claims process. Here's the step-by-step. Number 1. Creditor's letter before claim. Before a creditor approaches the CCMCC or the local county court, they typically send you a letter before claim, notifying you of the debt. Number 2. Claim Form Pack from CCMCC. Upon creditor's action, the CCMCC will send you a claim form pack containing 3 forms. You'll need to select the appropriate form to fill in and return. These forms are Administration Form to confirm that you agree that you owe the debt, Counterclaim and Defence Form to contest the debt, and an Acknowledgement of Service Form to request an additional 28 days before responding. Number 3. Processing your response. After you send back the completed form to the CCMCC, they will process your request. At this stage, the claim is then passed on to the County Court, which will decide on the judgment. Number 4. County Court Judgment, CCJ. If the County Court determines that a County Court Judgment or CCJ is warranted, they will issue a notification informing you about it. Number 5. Debt Collection. Once a CCJ is in place, it is legally binding and you become liable to pay the debt in full. If you fail to do so, the court may authorise bailiffs to visit your home and collect the debt. They will send you a notice of enforcement at least 7 days before their visit. Number 6. Immediate actions by the court. In certain cases, the court may take immediate action, such as freezing your bank accounts until the debt is settled. Now let's explore what you can do to prevent a CCJ from being granted if you receive the County Court Claims Form Pack from the CCMCC. Number 1. Completed Acknowledgement of Service Form. If you don't agree with the debt, the first step is to complete the Acknowledgement of Service Form within 7 days. This will prevent the court from issuing a CCJ by default. Afterwards, you will have an additional 28 days to prepare your defence. Number 2. Counterclaim and Defence Form. Fill in the Counterclaim and Defence Form to present your case in the court, explaining why a CCJ should not be issued. Provide as much detail as possible and include any supporting documents that you think will help your case. If you plan to submit evidence, ensure the court receives it at least 7 days before the scheduled hearing. Number 3. A court hearing. If the court requires more information or feels a hearing is necessary, they may schedule one. Attend these hearings to present your side of the story and provide any relevant evidence. If you fail to pay the debt after a CCJ has been granted, it's likely that the court will send bailiffs to your home for debt collection. Here are some important points to remember. Bailiffs cannot arrest you unless they have a criminal warrant. They cannot force their way into your home, but they can enter if you allow them in or if they find an unlocked door. If only children under 16 or people with a registered disability are present, the bailiff must leave. Bailiffs must show their ID and provide details of the debt that they're collecting if requested. They cannot act aggressively, use offensive language, or push you out of their way. When it comes to seizing goods from your home, there are specific restrictions in place. If the bailiff cannot access your home, they can only take goods that are outside, such as vehicles parked on the road or the driveway. Bailiffs can only take items that belong to the debtor. Pets, guide dogs and support dogs cannot be taken. Items essential for your job like tools, laptops and work phones cannot be taken. Items deemed as basic necessities such as a cooker, fridge or bedding are exempt from seizure. If you're struggling with debt, then there are a number of debt solution options available here in the UK. Some are free to use and others include fees, and each will have their own pros and cons. If you want to learn more about the solutions available, then we've created a really great form that you might be interested in checking out. Click the link in the description below to get started and answer a few multiple choice questions like the total amount of debt, how many people you owe, your living situation, and we'll connect you with one of our trusted partners so you can find out more and take steps towards improving your financial situation.